brawlers, welcome back to Territorial IO. Today we're starting off here in a 70-person free-for-all battle here in Australia. We're going to try and get up north a little bit. I've learned in, kind of 40-plus games, there is no good spot. So you really want to go for like a C tier spot and go, be happy with that, because otherwise you're going to be chasing around the map trying to find a spot, because everyone's going to be jumping on the spot that you thought was good, and it's just never going to quite work out the way you intended. So this is I think, a good a spot as we're going to get here. So we're just going to go with our cautious opening, if you will. And our cautious opening is just kind of slowing things down a little bit, not going as aggressive into the expansion, and playing a little bit more into the having troops side of things. So I think that's going to work out for us here. So that's going to be our plan. Now, we're just going to keep going slowly. We're not going to go into infinite growth phase yet. Again, prioritizing troops over anything else, especially in a game with full sends, I think this is going to be the way to go. At least will give us a chance to kind of survive. Now, it doesn't mean we're starved for options here. It hopefully just means that we're going to be less of a target. So, just going to casually keep expanding. We're in the top 10, so things are looking really good for us. Just keep going. That is good. Get down here and here. And there we go. Yeah, so this is all working out really good for us. I'm just kind of evaluating all my options right now. Fortunately for us, a lot of our neighbors don't have a ton of troops. We've kind of equalized with everybody, so we're in a good state. We can definitely finish up there and finish over here and here. Oh, finish that guy. Yay! So we actually have some great options around us, as there's a lot of conflict already that we didn't have to be a part of. So we'll just go ahead and steal that little bit of land over here, jump over into Polish, grab his land. We're getting attacked by Chicken. Okay, well, we'll just ignore that for now and just keep grabbing the free land. Looks like this OG guy might be ready to full send. He does, so we can jump on this land as well. So we're in second place right now, a decent amount of troops that we can be happy with. In fact, probably another full send that we can take advantage of. Yes, indeed there is. And another, that is very fortunate start for us. A lot of very weak players. In fact, you are also incredibly weak. Can I just take you out in a single blow? Potentially. Dildo has full sent. Thank you so much. So we're in a great spot. And I don't think we need to really kind of do anything after this. Let's try and get some alliances, gauge who's going to be angry with us and who we can make a friend. Obviously, the guy we just attacked up north is never going to be our friend, so we don't need to jump in on him. So, we'll do it now, though. If he's going to keep expending this many troops, I don't think he knows that the more troops you, the amount of troops you send doesn't affect the speed of which you capture land. Because he sent a lot to capture an island that was already free. So that works out for us. Now we just start to get up to our red interest. And by the way, I did realize that entire time that I was sitting at 13% instead of less than 10. But that's fine. We'll just kind of ignore that and pretend like I was playing optimally the whole time. But now it's just kind of being patient, waiting for a good opportunity. We're in the driver's seat right now. We don't have to dictate anything. We don't have to do anything. We're already in the winning position. We just need to... So we don't need to attack anyone. We can afford to save up to our red interest. Now, I do see the Prince of Kush over there has got the crown away from us, but he doesn't necessarily have the troops that we do, so it's going to take him a while to catch up. Meanwhile, we can be a little bit more selective in who we go into, as we still are 5 million away, 4 million away from 3 million away from our red interest mark. And it looks like Corgi's going down. Sorry, brother. I'm going to jump in on this and grab a little bit of land, because I think you're going to full send. I was hoping you would full send trust, so I could get potentially even more land. And Leo has become a bot. Let's rush over here. The reason I'm jumping on the bot, number one, it can't full send. Number two, I had the opportunity to block trust from getting borders on him. So being able to block somebody else from getting borders on a free, kind of essentially free land, I think was very beneficial, especially as he's kind of one of my mutual or regional rivals. Trust is. Let's go and finish up this guy as well. Happy to take him down after you threw so many attacks at me. Ireland has also left and become a bot, so we are going to do the same thing we did over on the last bot and just attack right into that. This is definitely our best move for right now, is just continuously pushing on this side. Now, Trust is going to get some of the land over here, but not a lot, because again, we can afford to cut him off. So that is very fortunate for us. We are very fortunate in this game. I tell you what, the luck has been on our side, but you know what they say, you can always put yourself in a position to get lucky, and we definitely are. So after this, I'm looking at Kush. I'm seeing what he's doing. He's gonna take out Charles. I think Charles is working with him right now, which is foolish because Kush is gonna take out Charles and become a monster. So I'm gonna try and rush down my biggest threat, which is the British Empire. So that hopefully Kush, by the time he starts pushing, I can potentially work with trust in taking him out. Yeah, the British Empire is trying to rally support around me. I was kind of hoping this guy would force me immediately. That's okay. We can just slowly but surely take him down. We're not that far behind the crown either, so it's not like this is a devastating moment, but there is exactly what I was afraid of, as Charles is now down. He's at 120,000 pixels now, so he's basically slightly less than double our size, but we can afford, I think we have the time to equalize because we started working on the British Empire early. In fact, we definitely can because we can start attacking the Frenchy guy over here. Or his name's French. I'm sorry, I thought it was Frenchy. The boy's pilled right now, I suppose. So we'll just keep up. There he goes. He full sends on us. Thank you for that tremendous favor. Let's grab all your land. And ooh, Prince is pushing up towards me. He wants the smoke right now. Let's go ahead and get that free land and get ready to fight this guy. I'm not sure where we're going to equalize at, but I'm just going to start going now. I don't really want to go into that guy. Oh, you full sent to the wrong guy. I was going to say I didn't want to go into the HVN guy because I thought he had full sent the Kush, and I didn't want to stop that early. I probably wanted to prioritize the attack over the land, which may sound weird, but at the same time, I'm pretty close to Kush's amount of land and troops. And oh my gosh, he just got full sent. We get an attack in. He's over attacking. So even though we have a lot less land than he does, we have so many more troops. And there just kind of shows that, yeah, we absolutely, if he had played that a little bit slower, I think he still could have won. But just because he was over attacking for far more than 11%, probably like 15 or 20. He just simply ran out of troops. So now, yeah, there's the full send on us. So we'll just kind of knock him down there. And that is going to do it for this one. So a very lucky game for us, but the game is about getting in position to get lucky. So we'll take that one, say GG's to all involved, call for the peace, and go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 36-player teams battle here in the swamp. We're going to go in this northern corner, hopefully draw up teammates here. We're the only team here right now, so it'd be great if people would see that, but of course nobody does. Let's go down here. I see you down here. There's only one player on the red team, and if we can just get behind him... Stop running away from me. I want to be slightly close to my teammate, but he just is just leaving. He's just vamoosing. Okay, so we're trying to get close to him, but of course there's players in the way. We have teammates up there. Couldn't find them. Not sure when they put down their markers. I would love to be closer to them. This actually been a great spot if I wasn't so focused on trying to get close to this guy. So that's my mistake, but that's okay. Swamp is kind of a hard map to see where your teammates are. I wish there was like a pre-game like highlight of your team just to make it easier to find them so you guys could spawn together. But alas, we'll play and just kind of hope for the best. Now, we are going for our kind of slower start again, trying to get a little bit more troops in here. It's going to be slightly negated just because we're having to expand for so long, but that's not exactly a real problem. So we'll just casually keep getting land. Yeah, we have a lot of troops already, so that is a good start for us. And we really want to push up north, I would say. Although we want to force this blue player to have to go over here, but what's going to be really hard too because of this spot. Grab you. And just keep pushing up north at this point. We have so many troops, I can afford to use some a little bit more effectively. There we go. And unfortunately, you are going to have a clear line to my teammate, so I'm hoping that he'll be at least reasonably strong, but just relax. That's not a good strategy. I'm going to be straightforward with you. Yeah. Okay, good. He's focusing on something else besides me. Wonderful. So now we can just keep expanding. It's not like what he's doing is not necessarily a winning strategy, and I was really rushing up here to get close to my teammates, but that's kind of useless, to be quite frank with you, because they're all dead. And we're going to have this giant guy behind us that we can't do anything about. I'm going to take this alliance with you. Fortunately, you did strong, so did well. So I think I chose actually right in who I wanted to be friends with. But let's just give him an attack and see if he'll stop. Yeah, I would really love to get back here and grab this land away from you, if possible. It is tough. Oh, there's the full scent. That's huge. That's gigantic for us. Now we can definitely tank some attacks. Unless the blue team in all four starts to attack me right now, I'll be fine. This guy, I think at this point is now understanding. That's why I launched so many attacks, is because I got so much land. But we have, our red interest is not going to appear until 11 million. So the best thing we can do is not do anything. The longer this game goes on, the better it's going to be for us. Now we're going to have all four members of the... Oh, thank goodness. Somebody help me. My teammate sees what's going on. I appreciate him. Knock down this pain in the butt. He really nailed his name, let me tell you. And now our red interest is at 14 million. So again, the longer this game goes on, the better for us. We do want to be careful of the blue team and the yellow team. This guy's probably the most concerning of all, just because the yellow team's very strong and this guy's in our back line. So I'd love to get this guy out of the way, but I'm just so far away from my red interest. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, we can do this with our buddy and not attack for 16%. I don't know why I clicked on that. That was a mistake. Nice slow attacks will do. Get him out of the way. Hopefully the green player up north will full send this guy so you can get the land. And we just casually keep knocking down this player. There we go. He full sent 743, which wasn't exactly the best, but does give me a lot more land and strengthens our team's position in that front. So we are approaching our red interest, and now it becomes who do we want to attack. This really puts us in the middle, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's honestly probably a good move. So I'm just going to strike him because he's got a lot of land and not a lot of troops. I was thinking about pushing up north, but I was like, do I really want borders on Lecoq before I have to? And the answer to that's probably no. Especially as I can get over to the yellow team and really start to punish them, as they are slightly on the weaker side. And I can do that with my teammate if I leave him room, and I didn't. I'm so sorry. Well, let's start pushing into Vatican City here. Yeah, while the blue team's focusing on... This guy's left and become a bot, so the game's already won, I would say, at this point, just because this guy gave up slightly too early. I don't think the game was done. He's also given up. He's also given up. So, now we just need to battle amongst the people who are still in, because the bots are not going to be able to coordinate their attacks. And we're just going to knock out you first. And I'm sorry, I'm very sorry for cutting that guy off. Let's see if we can save our teammate too. Yeah. Oh, I knew you were going to full send him. Can I get there in time? Yeah. There we go. All right, so now it's just about which bot do we want to attack first. Oh, there's a player left. Well, let's get this bot out of the way so we can't potentially attack our teammate. As we're at 68%, but we're lower than our red interest mark, so we actually do need to play this a little bit cautiously, because I don't know if we're going to get a donation from this guy. I think he's kind of enjoying watching us get taken out because of the cutting off that we did. But I did, it's on camera. I tried to stop it. I didn't mean to. All right, let's go ahead and take out this bot next. Should be an easier one to take out. And we can start hitting you down because you're overextending. And then just finish up the rest of these little bots over here. And then full send on you. And that should be the end of the game. Should have plenty of troops to do that. So we'll give the claps of good sportsmanship. Kissy face for Du Bois. Call for the peace. Call for the peace. Call for the peace. There we go. And say, as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you're new around here. If you are new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day with boys. I will see you in the next one.